Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. If you are there, if you're available to speak now, good evening to you, sir. It's good to have you on the panel.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. NWATCH, and good evening, everybody in the panel, everybody in the comment section. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You are good.
Good evening once again. I greet everybody that has been following this program online through their mobile phone everywhere, just to understand on existing protocol and to make my own deposition. And this evening, I don't want to talk much about politics. But I just want to praise the effort of Mr. NAIJA and everybody that has been a part of this wonderful and turbulent journey. Irrespective of the outcome of the Supreme Court, I believe we've all fought a good fight, and for that we must commend ourselves. But like I said, I just want to specially salute to Mr. NAIJA for all that you have done. And in order to capture that, there are so many words I could have said. But I have decided to put everything in a simple ode, or we can call it a poem. And if you allow me, I'll just read the poem that I've written specially for you. So,
sure, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. In the land where hope's flame burned bright, amidst the darkness of endless night, there stood a strong guardian and a true Nigerian, Mr. NAIJA. We celebrate you. Since April of 2022, unwavering and bold, you fought for democracy, a story to be told. No matter the outcome the Supreme Court may decree, your courage and spirit forever will see. With a heart filled with passion, a voice clear and loud, you stood for justice amidst the unruly crowd. In the face of adversity, you never did yield. Your dedication to freedom, an unbreakable shield. You are the embodiment of resilience, a beacon of light, in a world where strong battles against what's right. Though the path was tough and the journey long, your unwavering spirit proved them wrong. Detribalized and free from religious bigotry snare, you proved that unity and justice are the fairest pair. In the annals of history, your name will be etched for the battles you fought, for the rights you stretched. Mr. NAIJA, you will forever be revered, a champion for democracy. In our hearts, you are endeared. We salute you, Mr. NAIJA, with the boundless love and profound respect. Your unwavering spirit inspires us all. With admiration and gratitude, we honor your noble call. For democracy's champions, we stand tall. With gratitude and pride, we sing your name, Mr. NAIJA. You've lit the flame. In heartfelt reverence and admiration, we salute you. My name is Chris. I'm writing from Dublin. Now, Mr. NAIJA, that is just to capture the...
Mr. Chris, 1 second, please. NAIJA,
Yes.
thank you very much. I'm with you in spirit and in real life. I want to step aside so that someone can come in, but I remain at the background as usual.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Chris, thank you. May God bless you, sir. I'm speechless. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir, Mr. NAIJA. So, I remember clearly the day you declared that we are going to, the day you actually made the declaration, you asked us to choose. You didn't impose it on us. You asked us to choose who we are going to support, and everybody called. Excuse me. Apart from just asking us, you also made your point clear that, sorry, Mr. Peter Obi seems to be the best candidate. And that was just weeks before we had a conversation with Omoyele Sowore. Yeah, we all called. I even spoke with Sowore that day and asked him his plans. He told us about his plan. But along came in Mr. Peter Obi, and you brought him and you put him forward to everybody. And, that just gave me the impression that you are not just looking for somebody to support. Rather, you were looking for the best candidate at every point in time. And I had the impression that if by adventure we have gotten somebody that was more eminently qualified than Peter Obi, we would have also gone for the person. So the point in all this is not just about personal support, individualistic support, religion, tribal, or whoever the person or wherever the person comes from. It's just the belief in the capacity and the capability of that person that you were looking at. And that makes you a rare Nigeria, a rare breed. And I'm not surprised that in all these battles, none of these political gladiators were able to buy you over to their side. Rather, you choose to stand with the people and fight for what is right. You know, some of these things, the immediate benefits might not be obvious now, but in future, in generations yet unborn, in time to come, all these things will be made bare. The benefit, the fruit of all these things will come to pass. Today, we refer to great people, great men. It is not because of what they did instantly, but it was what they stood for over a period of time. So these people will be remembered forever. And I think you have earned that right. You are now in that hall of fame. You have earned it, and all the soldiers, the people that fought with you, everybody in the panel, they are just too numerous to mention. But well, that's even though they are too numerous to mention, that will not stop me from mentioning Mommy Diaspora, who has been there all along. All along, she has been there, and many of the other foot soldiers. No matter the outcome of what they did at the Supreme Court, it doesn't reflect the uselessness of what of the fight we have fought. It only represents how narrow and how irresponsible these people that are supposed to uphold justice, how they are. How can you tell me that after spending so much on a system, on digitalizing our electoral system, and you come back to turn around and tell us that it doesn't really matter? So why do it in the first place? Can see these people, they are just playing. But I want to believe that Nigeria, the spirit of Nigeria, is greater than each and every one of these people. Eventually, this will pass. They will all pass, and Nigeria will remain. It's the NAIJA watch. Like I said, I don't want to delve into politics. Today is for you. I actually wrote that point since yesterday, and I've shared it on the WhatsApp group. But I felt I should come and read this point to you to honor you and to honor you for all that you have done and for having so many people believe in you. Stananja was thank you for all you've done. Stay courageous. And I like the last sentence, the statement you just made before I came in, that no matter what, you will never give up on the country. That is inspiration per excellence. Thank you, and God bless you, Mr. Nigeria. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you, Mr. Chris. May God bless you, sir. Wow. You just reminded me that you were actually there when I presented Mr. Peter Obi to everyone on this platform last year. I totally forgot, even though I know that Mr. Chris have been with me now for more than 2 years or 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. But on that particular day, I didn't remember that you were there, but I remember that Mother Rita was there, Mr. Alex was there, and many others.
I called in on that day, and I called in. I was even going to have some argument with Madam Rita because she was not, from the beginning, she didn't actually wanted Peter Obi for good reason. She
Yes.
gave a very good reason for not wanting him, which we all respected because you just presented him and we were all just talking and talking. Alex was for Wike, if I can remember.
Exactly.
And there are some other people that were for other candidates. But at the end of the day, reasoning, we all had a robust conversation and we decided to go for Peter Obi, and that was how the battle started. So it has nothing to do with religion, tribe, or which part of the country you came from. Yeah.
I like the part that you said, if maybe we found in our research, or rather in our search, if maybe we found someone maybe better than Peter Obi, would have also go for it. I like that, because we were already presented Sowore at that particular time until Peter Obi emerged. Then I came back to plead with everyone on the panel to say, please, I need this man. Support me to support this man. That argument busted everywhere. Everybody argued that particular day. No, Peter Obi. I'm already with this, I'm that. But later on, that's why I can never forget someone like Madam Rita and Alex, who changed their mind from the original person they were supporting to follow my path to support Peter Obi. For me, I will never regret supporting Peter Obi. As long as I'm concerned, Peter Obi won the 2023 presidential election. Yes, so I will never regret supporting him. I want to say thank you very much for the memory, Mr. Chris. May God bless you. I appreciate your poem. Thank you very much, sir. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.